Hi, this is Threadhead TV. Thank you for joining me. Today we will be turning earrings that have been sitting unworn for years into a great new pair with leather scraps. Marni was my inspiration. She and other designers are featuring leather in their jewelry and I love it. For a full list of supplies, see my description below. You'll need a sturdy enough needle to go through leather. The one on the right here did the trick for me. I have two long pieces here on the end. My strips of leather were not all one continuous piece. I pieced together a few lengths to make a total of about 35 inches in length for each earring. These lengths were about a 1/4 inch wide, but I purposely did not cut them with my rotary cutter. I used scissors instead because I wanted this project to look more organic, like a real flower. Not too perfect, but still beautifully balanced. I wanted 6 loops on each earring, all of differing sizes. You're going for symmetry, but not the precision loops shown in the Marni brooch. This leather is thinner than Marni's, so it lends itself to something more organic. So you tack each loop at the top with a stitch. This looping and stitching sounds easy, but it takes a bit of time to get it looking just so. You will use the padding, which is the folded white fabric in my case, on your table to help you push the needle through. Easier than a thimble with this project. Next, cut 6 petals in the approximate shape as shown here. Weave your thread in and out of the bottom of the petals to get a more 3D shape. Tack the petals down to the top of the loops along the way with your needle and thread. It doesn't matter that the center is messy, so do your tacking there. The center area will get covered up by the second flower layer. Now, onto the second flower layer. I wanted to have 5 petals, like a star, instead of 6. It's easier to cut out that way at this small size, and kept the petals themselves wider than they would have been with 6. Tack this on with 1 or 2 good stitches in the middle, up and then down. This is where your pliers come in handy if they haven't already. You will need them to pull the needle through all those layers of leather. Tie the knot off underneath the top flower layer, in between the 2 flower layers, so it doesn't show. Make sure you tie several times for a nice big knot that will stay secure. Now you are ready to sew on your beads. Thread your needle with the clear nylon thread. You will have to tie it off 6 to 7 times to get a nice big knot that won't slip through the leather, like this. Start your knot underneath the top flower layer so that knot won't show. Then I took the needle up through the top bead, then caught the jump ring with this thread and took it back down again through several layers of leather to secure. Then I did it again one more time, taking the thread up through the bead and jump ring and back down to make it extra strong. Next, the drop beads were attached with 2 to 3 stitches through, and then I took the thread back up to the layer underneath the top flower to tie it off so the knot will not show. Again, you must tie it off several times to make it a substantial knot. With very little expense and effort, you can transform a pair of earrings you already own into something runway worthy. Thank you for joining me on this leather loop earring project. I hope you'll come on back for more great projects.